Hi, everybody. Hope you're well. Bill Keddy here with the Entrepreneur Awards. Hang on a sec. Let me adjust my thing. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me all right. I hope everybody's enjoying the evening and has had a fun day. If you can hear me, pop a message into chat, please. Let's see a bunch of you in. Great. Just let me know in chat if you can hear me. All right, cool, good to get some positive reinforcement. It is so hard. Oh, look at all this crying. So it's so hard not being in person. We're so used to the nonverbals, the heads nodding, the cheering, the excitement, and all that. But welcome to the 2021 Connecticut Entrepreneur Awards. It's hard to say. That's why entrepreneurship is difficult. The word is hard to say. It's hard to spell. My name's Bill Kenny, and we have a great team who has worked tirelessly all year to bring this event and this program to you. Thank you all for being a part of it, for all the participation over the last several months. For those who are more peripherally engaged, just so you know, we had nominations that started on December 1st of 2000. And then we had both a judging and voting, community voting process that led us to the winners we're going to reveal tonight. So we have, I think, a really interesting program. This is our 5th year. It's actually amazing. We're very used to doing this in person. And actually, one of our most important values, we have 3 sort of core values, but one of the most important values is actually getting the community together. So why we do this really simply, number one is we want to shine a bright light on people doing really cool things. And second, we want to bring all the cool kids together, and that's the effort this evening. And then third is we want to give a very good beacon, directional beacon, to the next generation coming forward so that they have an easier path. And as you'll see as we go through the evening, hopefully there are some things that are evidence of all 3 of those elements for you tonight. So buckle up. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's just our pleasure to bring this to you. We're very hopeful that the 2022 version will be in person. There was sort of an outside chance that we could do it in person this year, but it's certainly not prudent yet. And but we'll get there, and we'll be excited to see you all in person real soon. So this is gonna move fairly fast. The first, say 10 or so minutes, 15 minutes will be a little bit of background, and then we're going to launch into the awards. And absolutely buckle up, because we're going to give away. We're going to have 25 winners tonight. We're also going to have a bunch of honorable mentions, and so. I may have to pause every once in a while for a sip of water. We will be bringing onto the screen several of our alumni to help us give out awards. So yeah, it should be a good time. So again, I'm going to just cruise in here and share my screen. I do want to reveal, though, the sponsor logo wall. So make sure you look at that, and I'll have the sponsors up on screen in a minute. But without these very, very kind and generous folks, we would not be able to bring this to you. So because we are, after all, pirates here. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Give me just a second. We'll be there. All right. Okay. Well, now I'm going to project. Okay, so hopefully now you see my screen. Unfortunately, I don't see the chat anymore, so I'm just going to run through this, and heck, we'll hope for the best. So let's see here. So we obviously the awards. So big time to celebrate. This is what it's all about. We want to recognize people doing really cool things, and that's really the intent of all of this. So just so you see it by the numbers, we had 434 nominations this year. That was a record. So congratulations, everybody. And we had or have 235 finalists that these awards are being driven from, and we have 18 judges that evaluate the judge part. These are people that are all outside of Connecticut, so they don't know any of the finalists, and we're able to be unbiased in the process. Tonight, as I mentioned, we'll give away 25 awards. We'll have 67 honorable mentions in addition to that. So lots of love going to be spread. So the awards, let's just share what they're going to be. So we're going to have, we have a special organizers perpetual trophy, and I'll talk about perpetual trophies in a little bit. But the first one will be to the community promoter of the year, and we'll have a few honorable mentions in that. We'll explain that a little bit. We'll have, as you can see, many categories of community favorites. So everything from, and this is in the order they'll be presented. So we'll start with corporate institutional and run all the way down through the 5 entrepreneur categories, from student to scaling company. And then finally, we'll finish off with the judged awards. And this is just the last 8 of the middle column, which is community builder, and then 2 venture categories, and then finally the 5 entrepreneur categories. And since we started 5 years ago, our true north is really about celebrating entrepreneurs. And you know, that's the core, that's the center of the ecosystem. And then all of the others, everything from corporate, institutional, and education, and event, and so on, are really the shell of the ecosystem, the boundaries that and the core being the entrepreneur. So we want to make sure the entrepreneurs are always at the center, and then that the rest that are supporting the process are also celebrated, but it may be in just a slightly different way than we're celebrating the entrepreneurs themselves. So let's hop into the rules. Really simple rules here. Again, we're pirates, so we tend to keep the rules pretty simple. So you have to be in Connecticut to win. The exception to that being with students. So students can either be going to school in Connecticut or live in Connecticut. We're happy with either or both. And then sponsors are eligible because they're not a part of the judging or evaluation process. They don't touch any of the sort of any of the process to either collect or affirm winners. And then the organizers are not. So we're here just to be shepherds of the process. So our winners tonight and our honorable mentions come from all over the state. This map represents that. I'm going to flash it on just quickly, but and the ones that have the black diamond or the white diamonds on the black background, I think that's denoting that there are like more than 5 in each of those areas, and some have considerably more. This is where our judges come from. Our judges run everything from venture capital firms to angel networks to, to accelerator and incubator programs. A really great group, and they all just this year and every year, and this year in particular, the comments we got back from the judges as they went through and evaluated the companies and what people were doing and the entrepreneurs was just fantastic. People were very excited to read through the various profiles. So hat tip to everybody involved. So as I mentioned, our sponsors, the Entrepreneurship Foundation, ImageWorks, Keating Agency Insurance, Litchfield Distillery, Mirtha Kalina, Webster Bank, and Startups and Scholars. Yeah, as you're going through the event, as you're a part of the community, please make sure to thank these folks. If you have the opportunity to do business with them, please do. But as a minimum, thank them. You know, I think in normal times, you know, sponsorship is always a question for organizations. Each of these has had a great commitment to our mission, and we so appreciate it. And again, please thank them. Many of them are here tonight. So, and we will have an after party. So there will hopefully be an opportunity to connect with a few and say thank you directly. So the organizing team, as you can see, a big group. What is it? This is the happy dozen here. So 12 of us all kind of worked behind the scenes to put this together, and certainly thank this group as well. Really a whole bunch of skills in this group. I get to be the face, but understand I'm really just that. There's a lot of people working very hard behind the scenes, and you saw some facilitating workshops and meetups and whatnot today. but certainly thank them as well. So we want to hop into the awards. So there are a couple things we're going to preface this by. When we're in person, quite often I start this event with a bit of a pirate roar, sort of the "arr" type roar. Obviously we're at a little distance, so I don't get any feedback from my "arr" roar. But part of what is important in our ethos here is the idea of legacy. And, when I think of legacy and I think of pirates, many of you will nod, I know, I think of the Princess Bride. And, when we think of the Princess Bride, when we think of the legacy, there was the Dread Pirate Roberts, if you remember the story. And the Dread Pirate Roberts, he wasn't one person. In fact, there were generations of Dread Pirate Roberts. And so that's exactly what our ethos is here, is we want to make sure that all of us that are a part of this ecosystem both recognize the resources that are there, but also recognize our responsibilities. And the responsibilities to help the next generation, to lend a hand up, and really to be a contributor as well as a benefactor of the ecosystem. And that might mean returning a phone call. It might mean returning an email. It might mean having a mentoring meeting or some type of informational conversation that passes on some of what you've learned, some of your wisdom. Maybe it's making a good connection for someone. It's those types of things that are really important and essentially act as lubricant to make this process work. So, we're all beneficiaries, and we all, as a part of that, our responsibility is to make sure that we are investors as well. And so, sort of bringing it back to the Dread Pirate Roberts, that's our legacy, is really passing this on, and the perpetual trophies we'll give out tonight will be evidence of that. So. I'm holding up now. I don't know how this works, and you may not see my screen, but I'm holding up one of the perpetual trophies right now. If you can see it, great. If not, maybe I'll show it at the end when I come back on screen. But so tonight we're going to give away 9 perpetual trophies. Yeah, so we're going to start off with one in just a moment, and then the rest will come later in the evening. But these are we bring the winners back to hand out the perpetual trophy they won last year to the next generation. I did just get an email from our first one, and she may not be able to join us from some tech issues, but by and large, we should see most of our past winners here. So I'm going to go ahead and kick into this. So this first award is something we started, I think it was 3 years ago now. It's what we think of as an organizer's special award, and it's one of the things we were noticing when we were, we'd have these calls for nominations. We say, nominate people in your community. You can nominate yourself. All those kinds of things. And we were finding that people were really good. When I say people, a lot of the sort of entities that support entrepreneurs around the ecosystem were really good at nominating themselves, and quite often not quite as strong at nominating people or students, entrepreneurs and companies in their community. And so the Organizer Special Award is exactly to those organizations that literally have communities, and some huge communities of entrepreneurs within the state. And the goal was to really to inspire them to nominate more of their community, and not to slow down on nominating themselves, but more to help us identify those that are doing cool things, because obviously we have a limited view and need a lot of actors here to really help identify those that are doing great work. So this award is called the Community Promoter of the Year, and if she is with us, I'm gonna, let's see, first I want to go through the honorable mentions. I apologize. Then we'll bring our last year's winner on if she is available. So let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 honorable mentions, and then we'll have 1 winner. So let's go through the honorable mentions for Community Promoter of the Year. The #1 honorable mention is Western Connecticut State University. So let's give them a round of applause. And this, we can't do this for everyone, but got to start off strong. So at home, I want to hear a good cheer. Western Connecticut State University, WCSU. Awesome. And the second honorable mention is Wesleyan. So congratulations, Wesleyan. Awesome job. And the third is the University of Connecticut. And actually, they were actually our winner last year. So you got to step it back up again, UConn. Come on. And #4 in the honorable mentions is the University of Hartford. So really, really good stuff. Congratulations to you all. I'm going to bring, let's see, our last year's winner on, and this was Jennifer Mathau. Jennifer, are you there with us from UConn, from the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation? If you are, you can unmute. I'm afraid she didn't make it. So I apologize that Jennifer couldn't make it. She's having some tech difficulties. So we're going to go ahead and announce our Community Promoter of the Year. They will get in the mail a perpetual trophy. And I'm going to ask that, and we always go a little slower on the first one here because there are some instructions. So when we do this in person, imagine a room where we've got a great stage. We have 300 plus people in the audience. There's lots of cheering, lots of mayhem. And then we announce the winner. The winner comes up, they get their perpetual trophy, and we want to capture their picture quickly, but we don't want to delay the program at all. So we sweep them off to a sort of a place either in the back of the room or an adjacent room, and for a photo op. So we've got a big, logo wall. They get their photo taken with their team and all that kind of stuff. Maybe a few comments recorded. So tonight, what we're going to do, as soon as we announce this winner, as soon as, unfortunately, they can't take a bow, but we'll give them the metaphorical bow. But we're going to send them, with the email they registered with, a link to go to a Zoom room and get interviewed. So each winner tonight, as soon as you're announced, look in your email, and this is called the Winner's Lounge. And so we're going to build a sort of a sizzle reel of comments from folks that won this year and publish it probably in the next couple of weeks. But it should be a lot of fun. So again, winners, look in your email just after you win, go to the Zoom room, then come back because you want to cheer for everybody else and also join us for the after party after. So is everybody ready for the winner? At home, I want to hear a drum roll. And the winner for the Community Promoter of the Year is CEDF. That is the Community Economic Development Fund of Meriden. So welcome and congratulations to CEDF. Fantastic to have you in the community. This is your first year involved, and you swept the Community Promoter Prize. So congratulations. If we could have representatives for CEDF, look in your email inbox, go to the Zoom room, to the Winner's Lounge, get interviewed, have fun, and then join us back here. So everybody make sure that you congratulate your friends, our friends at CEDF. Great job. And we're going to move on to, now we're sort of moving from, sort of the first sort of award that was developed by judges, by the organizers. And then we're moving to the community favor. So just to differentiate this category, the next, 9, 10 awards will be all based on community voting. So this is when you all were driving sort of people to the link to have them vote. This is those results. So we're going to start with corporate and institutional. And of all the categories we have, and this is in all ecosystems, and I've been a part of some national organizations that look at ecosystem building, and corporate and institutional is always I think for most entrepreneur ecosystems, some of the most difficult to activate, not because corporations and large enterprise companies don't want to necessarily get involved. I think there's often a translation challenge between sort of the innovation and the startup community and the corporate and institutional type organizations. And it's really great to see, and we've seen over the last 5 years more and more engagement in the Connecticut ecosystem of the corporate entities. And I think, it's partly, kind of where the country is moving in terms of building, strong ecosystems. But I think there's also been really good improved engagement on both sides, both from the corporations, but also from startup leaders around the state to bring in and to find ways to work with the larger institutions, which is incredibly powerful. And so good for every organization, and even beyond the ones we're recognizing tonight, those that are involved in our ecosystem, welcome and thank you for all you're doing. So let's take a look. Here are our honorable mentions. And so as we get into community favorites, we're going to have, this is a little different. We're going to have 2 honorable mentions and 1 winner. So a little more abbreviated. So the first honorable mention is Nassau Re, the Imagine Incubator. So congratulations, Nassau Re. You guys are doing great things in InsurTech and really driving and supporting that community. So congratulations. And the next honorable mention is Something Wolfie. So congratulations, Something Wolfie. You guys are doing great stuff. Really great to have you in the community. And again, thank you so much for all the engagement. So for those that are working with these organizations, please also thank them for us, and those that meet them as we're networking, please thank them. So again, I need at home for you to give us the drum roll. So this is award 24. What do we say, of 25? And the winner is, again, drum roll at home, please. Travelers, welcome, Travelers, congratulations. And so it's great to have you involved. You're certainly a major leader in the InsurTech community, and certainly in Connecticut in terms of enterprise companies. So welcome and thank you, and thanks for being a part of this process. I would ask that the leaders who are here from Travelers, look in your inbox and please go to the Winners Lounge where you can share your thoughts, and again, really help us create some content that we can share out with folks in terms of your comments and what's exciting you in the ecosystem today. So congratulations again, Travelers. And again, those that are working with Travelers, please thank them. It's really, really, really great to see. So our next category is education. And obviously education is in schools, it's in all sorts of after-school programming, and in all sorts of vocational type programming that it really extends in a variety of directions, but critically important for building the skills that entrepreneurs need, and people that work in entrepreneurial businesses need to both get traction and to scale. So we're going to have, again, 2 honorable mentions and then 1 winner in this category. So the first honorable mention in education is Christine Lawler-King from the Connecticut Invention Convention, certainly a stalwart organization here in Connecticut. So congratulations, Christine Lawler-King, and it's great to be recognizing you tonight. And the second honorable mention is to Yvonne Donaghy, and she's with the Center for Dance Arts. So welcome, Yvonne, and congratulations. This is fantastic. The one thing I should mention too, and I apologize for not mentioning it off the bat, is actually tomorrow, all the winners and honorable mentions will get electronic certificates and also digital badges. So that will be coming out tomorrow, and look for that. So you can obviously use it in your marketing, post it on the wall. If we were together, we'd give it to you, the certificate, we'd give it to you framed, but it's a little bit onerous to think of shipping all those out. So you'll get it, and obviously it'll allow you to put display it as you wish. And the perpetual trophy winners, those engravings will happen in the next week or so, and we'll be mailing those out to you. So we'll reach out for addresses. Okay, and education. Let's have another drum roll. The winner is Choose Love Movement. Choose Love Movement from Newtown. So if the leaders of Choose Love Movement would go to their email, you should, in just a moment, have an email telling you the Zoom room Winners Lounge, so you can go and tell us getting you excited these days, and where your passion is, all that good stuff. So, all right, let's move on to our next category. So next we have events. So these are, and obviously, events have been reformed. We're so used to going to live pitch events or meetups or things like that, and now it's all online and digital. So the event space, what people have done over the last 12 to 14 months has really been incredible to see the evolution and how people are engaging the community and building community. So we're going to have 2 honorable mentions and again, 1 winner. So the first honorable mention in the events is InsurTech Hartford Innovation Challenge, InsurTech Hartford. So congratulations, InsurTech Hartford. You guys have been involved several years and been recognized several years, so we really appreciate it and all the great work that you're doing. Next is the Hebron Maple Festival, Windham Regional Chamber of Commerce. Congratulations, Windham Regional Chamber of Commerce. I'm hungry now. I need some maple products. But congratulations, welcome to the community. It's really great to have you all involved and to be able to celebrate your great work. So let's go to the winner. The winner of this category. Let's give it the drum roll. And the winner is Career DECA Virtual Fundraiser with the Connecticut Food Bank, West Haven. So this is the community favorite event category, Career DECA Virtual Fundraiser with the Connecticut Food Bank. Congratulations. If the leader of this category would just check your email, and you should see in just a moment, if not now, a link to the Zoom Winners Lounge, and we'll love to hear your comments. All right, let's go to the next one. The next one, economic development, obviously an enormous category. The work that folks in economic development do and organizations in economic development do. I mean, imagine the decisions they've had to make over the last 12 months in terms of focusing, whether it's supporting restaurants or companies that were really impacted adversely, or conversely, the companies who have had a real positive impact of COVID, those that are working with PPE or any of the sort of emergency or healthcare type organizations that have seen incredible growth. So the decisions that are being made, the sort of budgets and allocations that are being reformed to accommodate the shifts that are going on, and even thinking about trying to anticipate what the next 12 or 24 months look like in economic development. I think there are some amazing and interesting decisions that are being made and strategies that are being built. So let's take a look. This category, again, will have 2 honorable mentions and 1 winner. So let's take a look here. So Travelers, actually, they're the second runner-up, which makes me know that there's actually a tie for winner, which is an exciting thing. So Travelers, congratulations on all your work in economic development and what you're doing is just a strong part of the community. And congratulations on the second honorable mention status. So let's have a drum roll for the winner in economic development, actually 2 of them because it's a tie. We have Angela Wong from City Center Danbury and Liddy Lee Gold from DECD in Hartford. So congratulations to you both. This is fantastic. It's so good to see. And you just, you think of the geographic diversity that we're seeing from winners really all over the state, and you'll continue to see that as we go along, and you'll see just some really cool people. So congratulations to you both. We know you're investing a lot in building your communities, and your passion certainly shows through. So again, look in your email inbox. You should see a message here in the next minute that will guide you to the Winners Lounge, where you can talk about a little bit about what's been going on and the success that you've been able to generate. So we're really excited to hear those stories. All right, so let's go to our next one here. So funding is the next category. And so we're going to have 2 honorable mentions and then 1 winner. So funding obviously is critical. Funding is the rocket fuel that once a company has product market fit it's found its customers. Funding for a scalable company certainly becomes a key element. And these are obviously people that take at times great risk and are really enabling innovation that might otherwise not happen. So let's start looking at our first honorable mention is Something Wolfie, Denise Barr. So congratulations, Denise, and all the work you're doing. And certainly you guys are a really important part of the ecosystem. So thanks for being a part of this. Next in the funding is Upward Labs. So second runner-up, Upward Labs. Congratulations on all the work you're doing. And certainly it's great to have you as a part of the community. So the winner in funding, let's give them, the winner is Sharp Capital, Brenda Lynch. Welcome and congratulations, Brenda Lynch. Sharp Capital, and you know what you're doing in Newington, fantastic. It's certainly great to have you in the community. Please look in your email inbox. You should have a link that will take you over to the Winners Lounge so we can get some comments from you. But let's make sure, for those that know Brenda, make sure to congratulate her. You know, high five, anything like that, virtual high five, whatever you got. All good stuff. Okay. The next category is programs. So these are, you know, all the different types of, it could be accelerator or incubator programs and so on, but programs that essentially help entrepreneur-led companies get to the next level, get to the next milestone. And obviously there are many of those in the state, and many being formed sort of on an ongoing basis. So again, 2 honorable mentions and 1 winner. So let's get to the first honorable mention, Digital Media Connecticut. Well, congratulations, Digital Media Connecticut. I think this is either your 2nd or 3rd year of being recognized. So obviously great testament to the work you're doing. So congratulations. And the second is Nassau Re, the Imagine Incubator. Congratulations, lots of great work being done by you, and obviously another recognition tonight. So great reinforcement of all your hard work. So the winner of program, and let's have a good drum roll at home. And the winner is Machine from Avon. Machine, this is your 2nd year winning this category. Clearly you have the mojo. So congratulations, really, really big stuff. Hard to win once, even hard to win twice. So can they three-peat? That's going to be the question. So with the folks from Machine, just make sure you look in your email inbox, and you should have an email momentarily getting you over to the Winners Lounge. Again, we're hoping to get your comments and hear what you're excited about. All right. So our next category is space. So think of all the co-working spaces and different networking spaces that are available, and various workspaces around the state that have been developed specifically to build community, to bring entrepreneurs together, to help make it more efficient for companies to have office space and more affordable to have office space and be in a community, so that those important collisions happen and that sense of incubation happens as well. So these organizations, think of what their last year has been like, where we can't go, and work in offices and whatnot. I can't imagine, and the fact that there are people representing spaces here that are still surviving is real testament to great leadership and how they're able to build their community. So we're going to have, again, 2 honorable mentions and 1 winner. So the first space is the Yukon Technology Incubation Program, and they're always near the top of the leaderboard. So congratulations to our friends from TIP. You all are just doing great things. You just opened up a new facility in Stamford, so really amazing. And then Yard Work Co-working. Again, we're seeing representation here from all over the state. So Yard Work Co-working, second honorable mention. Congratulations, great to have you in the community, and certainly great to see all the super work that you're doing. All right, so the winner of spaces, and we need a good little drum roll here, please. And the drum roll is Cultured Studios of New London. Cultured Studios of New London, congratulations. This is awesome. This is really, really super to have you involved and really great to see all the good work that you're doing. So you should be getting an email in your inbox in any moment. And please join us over in the Winners Lounge. And obviously, when you're done, come back. But we'd love to hear a few comments from you about what you're seeing ahead and what you're excited about. All right, let's go on to the next category. Did I tell you this is going to be fast moving? Well, here we are. We're past the halfway point in the community builders, and we'll be on to the judged very shortly. So community builder, we have 8 more categories of the community voting. And so community builder are going to be those individuals who really work to whether it's put on events. Sometimes they work for entities that are sort of focused on various entrepreneurship activities. Other times they're entrepreneurs or other individuals who just want to build a stronger economic ecosystem or entrepreneur ecosystem within the state. And there are just so many really good examples here in the state. But we're going to have the same drill here. So 2 honorable mentions and 1 winner. So our first honorable mention in community builder is Nicole Wagner from Land Vision. So Nicole, she's been involved in the Entrepreneur Awards, I think, since our first year, and she's both been recognized in her work in building Lambda Vision, and they've obviously doing great work, but also is doing that Dread Pirate Roberts thing and giving back and making sure that she's there to help the next generation come forward. So congratulations, Nicole. You're always just so generous with your time. We really appreciate it. And second is Avi Smith-Rappaport from We Care Computers. Avi Smith-Rappaport, many of you know both of these people, so make sure that you thank them and congratulate them for all their hard work in building the community, because these are people who have day jobs and they're out doing things to essentially help their neighbors all the time, and it's a big part of their ethos. So the community voted community builder of the year is, and we need a good drum roll at home, please. Shania Taylor, Shania Taylor, yes, from Bridgeport Strong. So welcome, Shania Taylor. Congratulations. It's fantastic to have you here. And I don't think there's much higher honor than being community voted the community builder of the year. That's fantastic. And you're obviously doing really great work in the community and bringing ideally new entrepreneurs in and really engaging and exciting people. So Shania, please look in your email inbox and head over to the Winners Lounge and give us some comments. That'd be fantastic. So, and again, congratulations. It's great to have you in the community. All right, we have 2 venture categories. So we're going to start with pre-revenue, and then we'll have revenue. So in other words, companies that haven't yet generated revenue and those that have. And these are community favorites. So this is all based on community voting. So we're going to have 2 honorable mentions and a winner. So our first honorable mention is Encapsulate from Farmington. They have won and or been honorable mention at least one other year, and maybe a couple. So congratulations, Encapsulate. You guys are doing great things. And then there's a tie actually for second with Vera Dermix from West Hartford and Vaser from Guilford. So Vaser from Guilford and Vera Dynamics tied for second honorable mention. Congratulations to all 3 of you, and it is absolutely well deserved. And then our winner in this category, this is venture pre-revenue community voted, is, and a good drum roll at home, please. History Chip from Bethlehem. History Chip from Bethlehem. So one of the things we do with the winners, and you'll see this later on too, is we ask them of both the ventures and the entrepreneurs, is we ask them what organizations support did they most appreciate in getting to their current state. So you'll see at the bottom here, History Chip has benefited from the Entrepreneurial Center and Women's Business Center, and the Pomperaug Woods Retirement Community, the Silas Bronson Library, SCORE of New Haven, SCORE of Waterbury, and the Waterbury YMCA. So a lot of different ecosystem elements have helped History Chip progress to where they are. So congratulations, History Chip. You should see an email in your inbox momentarily. And please head over to the Zoom Winners Lounge and give us some comments, and then come right on back. So congratulations. Awesome, awesome, awesome job. So our next category is the Venture Revenue Community Favorite category. And so these are the folks that are actually have traction and are moving forward in terms of revenue generation. So 2 honorable mentions and 1 winner. Healthy is the Way of West Hartford. Healthy is the Way of West Hartford. Congratulations, honorable mention in the Venture Revenue category, community favorite. And the second is Any Sips from New Britain. So congratulations, Healthy is the Way and Any Slips. And so we're going to move on to our winner now, and the winner of community favorite revenue venture is, please, a drum roll. Plantina Inc. of Westport. Congratulations, Plantina Inc. And they were supported by Kinetic Innovations VC Fund, Emergent Ventures, Techstars, Sacred Heart University, and the Westport Library. So some really great resources. Obviously, the ecosystem, that's what an ecosystem is. It identifies interdependency, not independency. And so it's really great to see these organizations and the fact that entrepreneurs are really recognizing and crediting others for helping them get to the stage that they're at. So our friends from Plantina, if you wouldn't mind, look in your email inbox and head over to the Winners Lounge, and please share comments with us. That'll be a fun process to talk for a couple minutes on Zoom and help us help the next generation. All right, so we're now into the entrepreneur category, still in community favorite. There are 5 of these. So we have student, we'll do social good, Main Street, scalable venture, and then scaling companies. Scalable venture is are companies that are scalable but are doing under $1 million in revenue. Scaling company are those that are doing more than $1 million in revenue and have a national or global reach. So let's go into student, and this is always a really interesting category. Obviously, Connecticut is an incredible state for education. It's really important that we retain students. We do such a great job of educating students as you go through this. We want to keep you here. We want to create as an attractive environment for you as is possible. And it's great to have you here. If you're from Connecticut originally, please stay and help us continue to build. If you're out of state, please consider coming in and being a partner in this ecosystem and both contributing to it and benefiting from it. So we're going to again have 2 honorable mentions and 1 winner in the Entrepreneur of the Year. Entrepreneur Student Community Favorite category. So Aji Cease from Flawless Fro in West Haven. Aji, you're the first honorable mention. Congratulations in the Entrepreneur Student. And then second is Erica Morrison from Wax Pack Solutions in Torrington. Congratulations, both Aji and Erica. Fantastic job. It's great to have you in the community, and it's great to see what you're doing with your businesses. So help me congratulate the winner of the Entrepreneur Student Community Favorite category. Please give a drum roll. Hopefully you hear that. And, oops, I'm so sorry. It is Jared Zima. Jared Zima from Relief Wax in Berlin. Congratulations, Jared. Excellent job. I love the hat. That's awesome. And so Jared has shown is crediting support from Post University's Entrepreneurship Center, and particularly Director Brandon Monty for helping him in terms of developing his business. So congratulations, Jared. It's great to have you, and certainly congratulations on the award and all the good work you're doing. If you wouldn't mind, just check your email inbox. You should have an email directing you over to the Winners Lounge, and we'd love to hear your comments as well and what you're excited about. Looking ahead, for the next year or two, what's going to happen with Relief Wax? Where do you want to take it? Where are you going to grow to? All right, our next category is Entrepreneur Social Good Community Favorite. So a lot of good companies in here. I know this is a particularly large category. So our first honorable mention in social good is Janoy Williams from the Monument Foundation. So Janoy, congratulations, excellent work. It's fantastic to be able to honor you tonight. And next is Isaac Nikita, and he's with Oxil Tech Foundation. So Janoy and Isaac, congratulations on all your good work, and it's great to see what you're doing to build a more ethical and sustainable community. So the winner of this category, Entrepreneur Social Good Community Favorite, let's have a drum roll. The winner is Erica Morrison. Erica Morrison from Wax Pack Solutions. So you may have remembered that Erica was actually one of the students recognized earlier. So here she is now winning the Entrepreneur Social Good category. Congratulations, Erica from Torrington. And look at all the organizations she's been supported by. So the Connecticut Student Innovation Expo, Torrington Public Schools, Torrington High School, Whitman Batten, Torrington Mayor's Committee on Youth, Women and Girls Fund of Northwest Connecticut, Community Foundation and Random Hacks of Kindness Jr., Northwest Connecticut Chamber of Commerce. My goodness, fantastic to see all that community engagement and support for Wax Pack Solutions and Erica's great work. So congratulations, Erica. You should see in your inbox in just a moment a link to get you over to the Zoom Winners Lounge. Please go there and then come back and join us, and let's have some more fun. All right. So 3 more categories here in the community favorites, and we're going to next do Main Street, which these are businesses that is really just what it says. They're local. They're probably not going to be national or global, but they're strong local businesses that we rely on and need every day. So let's make sure we congratulate these winners vigorously as well. And so we're again going to have 2 honorable mentions and 1 winner. So the first honorable mention is Lindsay Kellyan Griga, and she's with Lindsay's Handmade Ice Cream. So congratulations, Lindsay. Excellent work. I'm again getting thirsty. We get the maple, we combine that with the ice cream. I'm on the way to kind of making a sundae here. I think we're looking pretty good. And then the second honorable mention is Vincent Federici with Drum Roll Coffee Roasters. So a little caffeine, we just spark it up. I think we're good. So Lindsay and Vincent, congratulations. Excellent work. It's really great to have you a part of the community and great to see all the super work that you're doing. And the winner is, so let's absolutely give a drum roll to the winner in the Entrepreneur Community Favorite Main Street category. The winner is James Perkin, Elite Soccer from Berlin. So Elite Soccer Performance. James Perkins, congratulations, Elite Soccer Performance in Berlin. If you would, James, again, congratulations. Just check your email inbox. You should have an email that directs you over to the Winners Lounge. We'd love to get some comments from you and certainly be able to share a little bit more of your story with the audience. So good stuff. Awesome. All right. Our next category is Entrepreneur Scalable Venture Community Favorite. So again, these are companies celebrating entrepreneurs who lead companies that are doing less than $1 million in revenue, but have a national and or global potential. So we'll again have 2 honorable mentions and 1 winner. So the first honorable mention is Earl Valencia from Plantina. Earl Valencia from Plantina. Congratulations, Earl. Awesome. Great to see you again. And Aji Cease from Flawless Pro. I'm so sorry. it was my issue. So IGC's from Flawless Pro. Thank you so much, and it's great to be able to recognize you again. So excellent work to both of you. You guys are doing great stuff. It's great to see all the good things going on here. So let's pop over to the winner again. This is the winner of the Entrepreneur Scalable Company, or I'm sorry, Scalable Venture Community Favorite. So, and the winner is, let's have a drum roll. Drum roll is Jared Zima. We'll look at the top of the leaderboard again. Congratulations, Jared, from Relief Wax in Berlin. So he was a student, community favorite entrepreneur, and also the Scalable Venture community favorite entrepreneur. So Jared Zima, Relief Wax Berlin. If you've come back from giving your comments, if you want to go back over to the Winners Lounge, please do. You'll be sent the link again, and you're more than welcome to make additional comments. And again, Jared was supported by Post University's Entrepreneurship Center, and in particular credit to Director Brandon Monty. So congratulations again, Jared. Great to take home 2 top honors in one night. Fantastic. All right, so this will be the final category in the community favorites. We've got Entrepreneur Scaling Company Community Favorite. So these are companies, entrepreneurs who are leading companies that are doing more than $1 million a year and have national and global, currently have a national and or global footprint. So again, 2 honorable mentions and 1 winner. All right, the first honorable mention is Kevin Hart from Green Check Certified. Congratulations, Kevin. Kevin was also a part of the programming today. He was on one of the roundtables. So congratulations, Kevin. You guys are knocking it out of the park. Way to go. It's really great to have you in the community. And I know we've met a lot of your team, and they're just as excited and passionate as you are. So it's awesome. And then there's a tie for second. So we have Kristen Ducker from Safety Management Systems. Congratulations, Kristen. And the other, the tie is with Samantha Roseme from Assure Quality Home Care. So Kristen and Samantha, congratulations. Kevin, congratulations. First and second honorable mentions in the Entrepreneur Scaling Company Community Favorite category. So let's shift over to the winner of this category. Again, the winner of Community Favorite Entrepreneur Scaling Company. The winner is, let's have a drum roll. And here we go. Eric Rossow. Eric Rossow from Diameter Health from Farmington. So congratulations, Eric. Awesome job. Every couple of years, Eric builds a new company. I shouldn't say every 5 or 6 years, Eric's on to the next big thing. And it's just great to see all the success you're having. And Eric also shared that he's had a lot of support from Connecticut Innovations and the Yukon Technology Incubation Program, or better known as TIP. So congratulations, Eric. You probably heard the drill. You should have an email in your inbox. Please head over to the Winners Lounge and give some comments, and then come right back because we're going to start the judged categories next, and there'll be a continued and more excitement there. So congratulations, Eric. Again, so this will conclude the community favorite section. I'm going to just take a quick sip of water. I suggest the rest of you do as well. Stand up, stretch your legs just for a second, and then we'll get into the judged category. So excuse me for a quick moment. There we go. The cold beer at the end is going to taste even better. So, all right. So we're on to the judged section. So I'm going to hold it up again. I see my camera's on. I don't know if you can see me somewhere on the screen or not. I apologize for not knowing, but I'm holding up a perpetual trophy again. And again, I'll pull this up at the end when the slides come down just to make sure that you all see it. But these perpetual trophies are really cool. It has the state of Connecticut on it. They have a nice, well, we've got, what do we have? 14 years of winners potential on this right now on our trophies, because we're because it's our 5th year. We have 4 of those filled. The 5th one will be filled up as we give out the awards tonight. But there's plenty of room for us to grow, and this judge category is really pretty special. So the profiles that you all submitted were circulated out to all these judges around the world who gave us feedback, and it's a criteria-based system. So they were judging numerically on 3 different criteria depending on the category. But ultimately, they were out of state, so they didn't know any of you, and were able to give us their views back in a very analytic way, so that we could be ideally as super fair. And again, this is based on what you submitted to us, so that's all that they're able to evaluate. We didn't send them to videos or websites or any of that kind of stuff. It was what you submitted. Again, the measure here is really to help give. Again, we're about shining bright lights, so it's about really identifying people doing cool things. And again, we do that both to congratulate those folks, but also to give some indication to others about sort of what good and or better looks like. And so we want to always create those navigational aids to make it easier for every generation, and particularly the next generation, to navigate and to get to better and better businesses faster and faster. So the judge category, let's hop into it, because this is going to be a lot of fun. And so we're actually going to bring on screen, or actually I shouldn't say on screen, at least on voice, past winners to be a part of the process as we go. So the past winners who are waiting in the green room, as I call your name, just unmute. I don't think you're going to need to. You could also turn your screen on. I'm not sure if you'll show up, but why not? We're among friends here, and so I'll reveal you as we get into this, and certainly I'm going to look for our past winners in these categories just to make 30 or 60 seconds of comments. Just tell us a little bit about their experience and what the last year has been like for them. Anything like that we certainly want real positive messaging here, and something that gets us all excited. So let's pop into this. So our first category in this is the community builder category, and we see this as sort of a linchpin role in every community. Obviously, there are the ventures, which we'll celebrate next, and then the entrepreneurs. But the community builders are quite often in many communities the folks that are the glue, that are the translators, the people that sort of help the ecosystem run smoother and faster. And so this is just it's a really neat group, and quite often the people who are doing the most interesting work in this space aren't the people that this is their day job. They're doing it because they have a real passion, whether it's for Connecticut or whether it's for entrepreneurs and kindred spirits and all of that type of good stuff. So it's a neat group of people. So we have, as we get into the judged here, things change just a little bit. Not only do we have the perpetual trophy, but we have 4 honorable mentions, and we're also going to have 1 winner. So let's hop in. So our first honorable mention in community builder is Diane Nadeau from the Windham Chamber of Commerce, recognized earlier this evening. So Windham Chamber of Commerce and Diane Nadeau, congratulations. Our second honorable mention is to Carly Holloway from the Naugatuck Valley Soup Kitchen in Naugatuck. So congratulations and welcome, Carly. Our third is actually one of our speakers and past winners, LaShonda Williams from Young, Educated, Determined to Succeed, Inc. In East Hartford. So welcome, LaShonda, and just fantastic. It's wonderful to see what you're doing, and congratulations. There's actually a tie for 4th. So we have Brittany Jackson from Restoring Your Wellness Center in Cheshire. Congratulations, Brittany. And next we have Chantel Heron from Ascend Counseling and Community Wellness in Danbury. So you just look at the geographies. I mean, we're kind of all over the state here. It's great to see so many different parts of the state and so much great community building going on. So I'm hopeful that Mike Kashentny from Danbury Hackerspace is with us. Mike, are you on? Are you able to unmute? Are you with us, Mike? Can you unmute? Oh, darn it. Well, hopefully, maybe Mike will show up later, but in any event, we'll hope the past winners are able to join us here as we go forward. So let's go ahead and jump into the community builder of the year. So this is judged. It's what we're designating as our sort of institutional community builder of the year. Can I have a really big drum roll? And the winner is Harry Bell from the Color a Positive Thought Organization. The Color a Positive Thought Organization in Bridgeport. So congratulations and welcome, Harry Bell. And Harry, absolutely want to encourage you to look in your email inbox, and you should have a link taking you out to the Winners Lounge. And we'd certainly love to hear your comments and love to hear some of the great things you have in mind looking forward for the next 12 and 24 months. Congratulations. The one thing I'd actually share too, I'll leave Harry's slide up, but talk just for a moment about Mike Kashetny from the Danbury Hackerspace. So, Mike's been involved since the beginning. I'll actually just throw Mike's slide back up. The comment I make about him is he's been involved since the beginning. He actually, our first year we did the Connecticut Entrepreneur Awards 2017, he actually provided, through the Danbury Hackerspace, our first version of perpetual trophies. And we probably didn't have as good a vision then in terms of kind of what we needed and what would be durable as we, sort of hand these things off and hand them back. I mean, they gotta be able to take some wear and tear. And he created, as you can imagine, at a hackerspace, some really cool, but not so durable perpetual trophies. But they had a cool factor for sure. So Mike is, for those that know him, know that he's just immediately willing to. He sort of says yes, and then he asks you to tell you what you were looking for, because he's just immediately on board to help out, and he's such a great resource. And I know he would reflect a lot of those values in his comments, and certainly join us in congratulating Harry. So congratulations again, Harry. Hopefully you've made it over to the Winners Lounge, and then join us back here for the after party. So let's move over to venture, and this is going to be again judged pre-revenue, so companies that aren't yet revenue producing, pre-customer, as it were. So again, 4 honorable mentions, 1 winner. So first honorable mention in venture pre-revenue is Encapsulate Farmington. Again, you saw them with the community favorites, and here they are again, top of the leaderboard, or near the top, for the venture pre-revenue. Next is Lactation Innovations in Canterbury. So congratulations, Lactation Innovations. They've been involved in the Connecticut Entrepreneur Awards, I think, since the beginning. So congratulations. Next is Sedentary Medical Solutions in Milford. Congratulations, Sedentary. And actually, I think you also go by SedMed. I know I've seen that in some of your communication. So congratulations. Excellent to have you in the community, and great to see your success. And then Visor in Guilford. So Visor, I think Visor in Guilford. So congratulations. Great to see you both on the community favorite and on the judged. Fantastic. So good stuff. All right. So let's move on to the venture pre-revenue and bring in last year's winner, Cybrexa, and hopefully Per Helson is able to join us. Per, are you there? Per Helson, can you unmute if you're with us? Okay, I'm feeling a trend here, but we're going to press on. So Per, he's one of the most amazing entrepreneurs. I think last year he won pre-revenue. Actually, when we started the Entrepreneur Awards, he had another company, and they were always recognized, and he and his team were able to exit out of that company, and now they're essentially, they went from building a medical tech med tech device to now a therapy, and essentially shifting pretty significantly in terms of what they deliver, and again now creating tons of new success with Cybrexa. So I know Per would reflect a lot of those lessons that he's gaining and growing quick, and really credit the community for all the work that people are doing to help him and his team and their vision. So let's hop into recognizing the winner this year of the Venture of the Year pre-revenue. And so let's have that drum roll at home. The winner is Veridermics in West Hartford. So congratulations to the team at Veridermics. You've told us you're supported by Connecticut Innovations, the Connecticut Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation, Innovation Quest, and the Worth Institute. So excellent job, way to go. You will have an email in your inbox getting you over to the Winners Lounge. So please make sure to go over there, give us your comments, tell us what's exciting you, all that kind of fun stuff. So we want to make sure that there's a good, really good communication here to help everybody get excited. All right. So the second and final venture category, venture revenue, and this is, of course, we're still in the judged. So the first honorable mention in the revenue category for venture is Green Check Verified, familiar name. We saw them earlier in the community favorite. They're based in New Haven. So congratulations to Kevin and all of his team. Green Check Verified. They've, I think, been recognized each, I think, of the last 3 years. So congratulations, team. And next is the Feel Good Lab, in Farmington. Congratulations. Tie for third. So Torgen in Farmington, congratulations. And Arias Analytics of Hartford, Arias Analytics. So Green Check Verified, the Feel Good Lab, Torgen, and Arias Analytics. Congratulations to all four of you. Way to go in the venture revenue category. Obviously, revenue is king. It proves a lot. At the end of the day, without it, we wouldn't be businesses. So the winner is, oh, I'm sorry. I need more hydration, I think. But so I'd like to bring Jeff Mattis on. Jeff, are you there? Are you able to join us? So Jeff and his company WellLinks were recognized last year as the venture revenue category winner. If you're there, Jeff, come on, join us. It was funny, when they applied, they were actually Convexity Scientific, and then they transitioned over to WellLinks. So we must be having a problem getting the winners in. Obviously, I'm seeing a trend here. That's okay. We'll muscle through it, and we will get them involved with some, maybe do some videoed comments later on that we'll share with everybody. So Jeff, he was actually a part of some of our programming earlier, and to get to know Jeff, and I we've gotten to know each other over the last year or so as he's been involved in the program, and he has such an infectious attitude. His positivity is absolutely, we should bottle it and share it. But he leads the team at WellLinks. They actually just brought in a CEO so he could focus more on business development and continue to grow the company. But they're growing. I think last year when we saw them, they had 5 or 6 employees. Now they're over 100. It's really great to see what they're doing. And so obviously there's some really, really great examples here in the ecosystem. And again, what keeps us in business here at the Entrepreneur Awards is shining that bright light. So congratulations, Jeff. If you can hear me but can't speak, we love you, and it's great to have you in the community. So let's move on to recognizing the winner in Venture of the Year revenue. So let's have your drum roll at home. And the winner is Plantina from Westport, familiar name. It's amazing how these companies who sort of are successful in sort of one evaluation are successful in another. And this is actually a bit unusual to see the crossover this year, but that's really good reinforcement of the companies that are doing really great things. So they've been supported by Connecticut Innovations VC Fund, Emergent Ventures, Techstars, Sacred Heart University, and the Westport Library. So congratulations to the team at Plantina, and you're based in Westport. You again, you know the drill by now. There's an email in your inbox. Please head over to the Winners Lounge and then come back and join us because there's more fun to be had. So we're going to hop now into our final set of categories for the night. This is the judged entrepreneur category. Again, there are 5 subcategories. We have student, we have social good, Main Street, then scalable ventures, and then scaling company. We have 5 more drum rolls to go. This is really, we're on the sprint to the finish. So, and imagine that we're right on time. It's amazing how these things work. So let's see here. So, actually, as I get into this, I'm going to take, excuse me for 5 seconds. I'm going to take a sip of water again. I need a break. All right, I'm back. So again, this will be the Entrepreneur of the Year Judge category, student. Our first honorable mention is Nasir Mullam from Royal Legend in Stamford. Nasir, congratulations. Way to go. It's really great to see your success. There's a tie for second. Adji Cease, who we've seen before from Flawless Fro, did it well that time in West Haven. So congratulations, Adji. And next is Jacqueline Legree Jacqueline Legree from Oak, One of a Kind Apparel in Bridgeport. So congratulations, Jacqueline, and let's go on to Haley Seagar from One With in Darien. So Haley Seagar from One With in Darien. So Nasir, Aji, Jacqueline, and Haley, congratulations to you all. Keep up the good work. And actually, Haley, you're 4th, not 3rd, because there's a tie for 2nd. So anyway, it's an imperfect system here. We shipped, and it's a process. So we do have last year's winner. Hopefully she's able to join us. She's actually, I believe, in Canada right now. McKenna, are you with us? If you can hear me, if you can unmute and join us, that'd be great. All right, we're gonna press on, McKenna. If you need to hop in or you can't hop in, just interrupt me anytime here. But McKenna won last year for Entrepreneur of the Year student. Her company, CV Athletics, out of Quinnipiac University. And obviously with the pandemic, she can live anywhere. She's originally from Canada, so she's back up there. But really amazing. And her message post-event was so positive and she was so focused. I'm sure, any updates you give this year, I'm sure she's just killing it and really moving forward quick. So again, we'll try to capture comments from her and the rest to share with you later. So let's celebrate this year's Entrepreneur of the Year student. So the winner is, let's have a drum roll. Batui Camera from Women's and Kids Empowerment in Stores. Congratulations, Batui. It's wonderful to see your success. Absolutely big congratulations to you. And you're supported by the University of Connecticut. So you're kind of seeing the stores connection here. But it's great. It's great to see all your success, Batui. And if you would, you should have an email in your inbox any moment. Please just follow the link there, go over to the Zoom Winners Lounge and give us some comments and then come on back because we got a lot going on. And in fact, if I'm not mistaken, Batui, hang on for just a moment. Don't go anywhere. We may need you here in a minute. So let's go to Entrepreneur Social Good, the judge category. So let's hop into this one. So again, 4 honorable mentions, 1 winner. So Social Good, we're looking for companies that have a triple bottom line. It's really the idea of social good. So not just to the investors and the owners, but to the community. And so let's see what's going on here. Maisa Akbar from Integrated Wellness Group in New Haven. First honorable mention. Congratulations, Maisa. And then we have Genoe Williams. Genoe Williams from the Monument Foundation in Glastonbury, tie for second. And then also tied for second is Janea Velez Molina from J. Molina Immigration Law. Congratulations, Janaya. And then third, it says third here. 4th honorable mention is Tasha Blue, Perfectly Imperfect LLC in East Hartford. So Maisa, Janoy, Jana and Tasha, congratulations and welcome. It's great to be able to celebrate your success and all that you're doing. Again, not only to deliver financial results, but also social good to our community. And so hopefully Danny Briere is with us. We'll test it. I'm getting a little uncertain, but Danny, are you there? Can you hear us? Can you join? All right, we'll press on here. So Danny, for those that know the STEMI Coalition, Danny founded it and essentially built a national, rolled up, I think about 600 invention convention-like organizations around the country into this national entity that he ended up transferring over to the Henry Ford Foundation in Dearborn, Michigan. It was now about 2 years ago, but incredible entrepreneur, has built several very successful companies, and he was recognized last year. So I know Danny would talk about just all the really great things that are going on in the ecosystem and his excitement and passion for building business and that encouragement he'd give everybody online here to keep working hard and keep innovating. So let's celebrate the Entrepreneur of the Year Social Good. So help me with the drum roll. Entrepreneur of the Year Social Good is... Wow, imagine that, Batui camera. Congratulations, Batui camera. Hopefully you didn't go over yet to the Winner's Lounge, but we wanted to make sure you stayed here. And Batui runs the organization Women's and Kids Empowerment, and they're based in stores. So congratulations, Batui. And you're supported by the University of Connecticut. Now you can go over to the Winner's Lounge if you haven't already gone. And again, hopefully you have it in your email inbox, that link, and please head on over. All right, we have 3 more categories for Entrepreneur of the Year. We have Main Street, then we have Scalable Company, or Scalable Venture, and then Scaling Company. So let's go to Main Street. So Main Street, these are the companies we rely on day to day. We go down to the local store to pick up X or Y, or we need this service. These are all the really strong backbone type companies that are in all of our communities. So the first, and again, 4 honorable mentions, 1 winner. So Tori Brown, first runner-up, or first honorable mention, Breakfast Bellies LLC in Norwalk. Breakfast Bellies in Norwalk. Next is Atnik Rodriguez from Executive Leadership LLC in Watertown. Welcome and congratulations, Atnik. And next is Nasir Mullam from Royal Legend in Stamford. Nasir, congratulations. 3rd honorable mention. And the 4th honorable mention is James St. Clair from Meriden Animal Hospital, Top Dog Health, Meriden. Congratulations, Tori, Atnik, Nasir, and James. This is it's fantastic to see all the great work that you're doing, and it's just exciting to have you in the community. And obviously, you guys are all the backbone of what make our communities, what make Connecticut a place that people envy and want to move to. So next we have hopefully last year's winner. He was part of our panels earlier today. Daniel, are you with us? I think we're almost giving up on this possibility that there must be some tech glitch that I'm not seeing, but that's okay. We'll keep moving on. So Daniel is a very innovative entrepreneur. He is a consultant for breweries and works with a lot of Connecticut breweries. Obviously, there's a growing community of breweries in Connecticut, and so he helps them in terms of compliance and getting set up and continuing to build structure that makes them successful. So a real artisan, obviously starts off as a very artisan business, and so Daniel kind of brings the business sense and structure to those types of companies. And I know he would talk about how important these breweries are and that growing industry in Connecticut is, and how excited he is to be involved. So let's celebrate the Entrepreneur of the Year Main Street. So help me with the drum roll. The Entrepreneur of the Year Main Street is Robert Labonte Jr. from Labani's Market in Woodbury. So congratulations, Robert. Robert Labani Jr. from Labani's Market in Woodbury. He's supported by the United Way, Pumpkin Fest Beer. I like them already. Reverie Brewing Company, Little Dipper Ice Cream, and Transcend Brewery. So this is really good. We go from the brewery consultants to somebody who's has seen good support from the brewery industry. So congratulations, Robert. I know you credited your team quite a bit. We've spoken offline or through email a little bit, and you're excited to go through this process to really shine a bright light on your team, who's worked very hard during COVID in terms of helping support your customers. It's great to see the recognition. And please join us over in the Winners Lounge. You'll want to look at your email and join us over there, and then come back because we have a big close coming. You can't miss it. Congratulations again, Robert. All right. So our next category is the Entrepreneur of the Year Scalable Venture. And again, we're still in judged. So Scalable Venture, these are companies that have a national and or global potential, but are doing under $1 million a year in revenue. So we've got 4 runners up, or 4 honorable mentions, and then 1 winner. Let's get to the first honorable mention is Arang Shah from RS Analytics in Hartford. Next is a tie between Aja Cease from Flawless Fro in West Haven and Jacqueline Legree from Oak One of a Kind Apparel in Bridgeport. And then next is Ali Lazowski from Signature A LLC, Bear Life in West Hartford. So Ali Lazowski, Signature A LLC, Bear Life in West Hartford. So, and you're Haji, Jacqueline, and Ali, congratulations. Really great to see your super work and the potential that your companies represent both on a national and global basis. So keep up the hard work, and we're going to look forward to continuing to celebrate your success. So next, and I'm just going to test it again. We're near the end here. We got to have a win somewhere in here. Is Armin? Armin, are you there with us? Can you unmute and join us? That was a fun thing about tech. You know, you kind of get into this and you go, all right, we're gonna do this thing virtually, and last year we had a different problem. This actually worked for us last year. So this is we're nimble. It's okay. We'll keep pressing on. I know Armin. He and I emailed a bit back and forth. He was really excited, and Encapsulate obviously was recognized a few times tonight. They're doing great work, but he and Leela were really excited to be a part of the program last year and to come back this year and to pass off their perpetual trophy to the next winners. I think a lot of what they're seeing in terms of growth and success, would be reflected in this community tonight. So let's, without further ado, let's get on to this year's winners. So this is the Entrepreneur of the Year Scalable Venture category. They're doing $1 million or less than $1 million in annual revenue. The winner is, let's have a drum roll. Earl Valencia from Plantina in Westport. So Earl, congratulations. Fantastic. Obviously, we've recognized you a couple times tonight. It's so super to see the recognition both on the community favorite side and then also on the judge side. Again, very unusual to see. Usually the community votes different than the judges, obviously different criteria. But Earl, you transcended that. So you're supported by Connecticut Innovations, Techstars, Sacred Heart University, and the Westport Library. So congratulations, Earl. I know you've been over to the Winners Lounge. If you wouldn't mind, head back on over. Give us some more comments. We'd love to hear what you're excited about and any wisdom that you'd like to share with us for sure. So congratulations again, Earl. It's great to see all of your success and certainly wish you great success looking ahead to next year. So we're on to our final award of the evening. So we often think of this as sort of the grand prize. And the reason really being is these are companies that have found product market fit. They're doing over $1 million a year, much more than $1 million a year in revenue. That's the Entrepreneur of the Year scaling company. This is when companies start to hire vigorously. It's when they start to expand vigorously. Again, because they found product market fit, that expansion happens, and a lot of the really good things start to happen for companies as they get to this stage. So let's hop into this. We're going to have 4 honorable mentions, 1 winner. So let's dive right in. So we have Kristen Ducker, first honorable mention, Safety Management Systems in Norwalk. We've seen her name before. Congratulations, Kristen. Fantastic to see your success. Second honorable mention, again, seen her before, Samantha Roseme from Assured Quality Home Care in Norwich. No mistake here. This is all great to see Kristen and Samantha. And then Kevin Hart, we've seen him before. Great to see, and he progressed. I think the first year they were pre-revenue. Now they're a scaling company. So cool. Green check verified of New Haven. Congratulations, Kevin and team. And then next here, 4th honorable mention is Matthew Millay from Millay team at Keller Williams in West Hartford. So Kristen, Samantha, Kevin, and Matthew, congratulations. Keep up the good work and keep growing. You guys are setting the mark for us here. All right, one last attempt to bring in a last year's winner, just because I need the pain. Hopefully, Sarah, are you there? Sarah Darren from Experience Camps. Are you with us, Sarah? Oh. So this is actually one of the really fun things about the Connecticut Entrepreneur Awards and sort of doing what we do. And tonight I could point to many examples of this, but Sarah last year won this, and as an organization, or not even an organization, but a sort of a group of pirates here that work hard to know what's going on in the state from an entrepreneur standpoint, and what people and what companies are really setting the mark. Sarah last year we hadn't heard of before, and not only did she sort of get on the radar, but she won the Entrepreneur of the Year scaling company. And to just learn her story and to see what she's built and how they've grown, and just their potential, and just her sort of attitude is so infectious. But I know if she were with us tonight, she would talk about some of her experience in building a business here in Connecticut, and really some of the great things that she's been able to experience. So Sarah, I'm communicating for you, but we miss you, and if you hear me, it's certainly great, and we'll circle back hopefully to get some comments from you that we can share with everybody. So let's go on to, again, what we think of as the grand prize, the Entrepreneur of the Year scaling company. And the winner is, let's have a huge drum roll, please. And the winner is Entrepreneur of the Year scaling company, Eric Rosso. We've seen him before, Eric Rosso from Diameter Health, and they're in Farmington. So Eric, congratulations. You continue to really set the standard, set the mark, and doing great things. So I know Sarah would be happy to pass the mantle to you, and the job and the charge to all of our perpetual trophy winners is they need to come back next year and hand it off to the next generation. We promise we'll be in person or we'll have the technology completely figured out. All of these platforms will work perfectly by that time, after months more of testing. And Eric, of course, was supported and is continued to be supported by Connecticut Innovations, UConn's Technology Incubation Program, or more commonly referred to as TIP. But again, I know Eric will be making great comments. Please go over to the Winners Lounge, Eric, and give some great comments there. Look in your email inbox, get the link, go on over, then come right back. And we'll be in the after party shortly. Before we go to the after party, let me do just a couple of quick things. I have a couple of slides, and then I'll come back on screen just for a moment. But first of all, congratulations to everybody. This is we want you to be excited and to really feel well credited through this process. And again, tomorrow we'll forward out to you the winner and honorable mention certificates, and also the digital badges. And then to the winners who have perpetual trophies, give us, say, 2 weeks to get these engraved and shipped off to you, but they should be with you, and we'll reach out to get good street addresses to ship them out to, or good mailing addresses. And to everybody else in the community, it's our community. There's no institution that owns it. There's no, and in fact, there is no ownership of it. And we are, how we treat it will be what we're going to get out of it. So the encouragement we'd really have to everybody is, from this event, and we're going to go to the after party. Please join us there. Hopefully in chat now, the link is going in. It's also in the agenda, so make sure you look at it there, and come over to the after party. It's just going to be in a Zoom room. It's going to be very informal. I'm going to shut down for just about 2 minutes. They can go downstairs and get a cold beer and come back and head over to that Zoom room. But come over and join us. Last year, we just had a great conversation, very informal. It's probably 30 minutes. People came, people left, and we kind of enjoyed it. But there's no end time. We're there as long as people want. If we leave, just turn the lights off when you're done, whatever. But it's all fun. And just so you know, the 2022 nominations will open on Wednesday, December 1st. So it's not very far off. What is that? I don't know, 6 months or something like that, and 7 months, and we'll be at it again. And so, this is the message to you is really get to work, because you got to be a shining star to be recognized. And I'd also encourage, the thing that builds community, and we love self-nomination. I think roughly half of our nominations are organizations and people self-nominating, which is totally cool. But let's really build the ethos in the Connecticut community here that we are sort of promoters of others before we're self-promoters. And again, not to say that we shouldn't get our name in the hat, but let's make sure that we're observant of others that are doing great things, whether it's a mentor that's helping you out, or it's a mentee or a company that you're working with. Again, an ecosystem is about interdependency. It's not about dependency. So it's really about how do we all work together. And part of that, what the fuel that causes people to invest in each other is thank you. And that recognition. And so, this is the opportunity to give fuel to the process. So as I mentioned, hopefully in chat, there's a link to the after party. Join us there. I'm going to just come off of screen share here, and let's see. Why am I? Oh, here. So there we go. Okay, so I should be back on screen now. There's all sorts of things in chat. Look at all that. So I don't see the link to the after party. Kelly, if you hear me, if you could throw the link into the after party. I will endeavor to go grab it here. And oops. Yeah, here we go. 1 second. I will put the link. So here it is. Let me just grab that. I'm going to put the link to the after party. If you have any problem at all, the link is in the agenda. It's the last item on the agenda. It says CTEA Zoom after party. But I'm going to pop it in the chat right now. So please join us over there. Give me 2 or 3 minutes to get there. I'll be there momentarily. I just need to grab a cold beer, and then I'll join you. Grab a beer, hit the restroom, grab a sandwich, whatever works for you. We'll have some fun conversation. We'll hopefully get everybody connected to a couple folks and all that. Oh, and just in case you didn't see it earlier, and I apologize for not knowing, but this is what the perpetual trophies look like. They're a whole lot of fun. They're really neat. So we had people this year in sending them back that said, we're actually making a duplicate of this because our staff loves having this up in the office. So it's that cool. It's better than the Stanley Cup. That's what we're committing to. So anyway, I'll let y'all go. It is 4 minutes after 8. By 7 minutes after 8, I'll be in Zoom. Join as soon as you can. We'll see you there. It's been great to see you all this evening, or not see you, but celebrate you. And we'll see you all soon. Um, oh, good. And Ryan Keating says the link was shared, but all the last winners could not get in because their email was not added. Oh, for the trophy handoff. Oh, there we go. Now we know why it was an operator error, which means me, didn't invite the. Ah, okay. Now we know why. All right. Well, good. We'll see you all over in Zoom. Thanks a lot. Congratulations to all the winners and honorable mentions. Everybody else, keep up the good work, and we'll do it all again in a couple of months. Thanks, and tip your waiters, all that, waitresses. Good stuff. Talk to you soon.